started the day when Duan was untangling the fishing cat at the veld opposite the old gag. You see, he was walking backward when he flipped and tripped and fell overseas, and he screamed loudly. You see, Anna and the workers from the church heard him and rushed to see what was happening. You see me, I was walking down Kerry Street as usual when I heard the commotion, so I also rushed to go and see. You see, there was a group of people gathered around, so I had to push through the crowd to see. I saw Dival sitting, praying to his mighty. And then, there, next to him, you see, at first I thought it was a sheep, some sacrifice of salt. But slowly the picture became clear. I saw an arm, foot, small little thighs. Between her thighs lie a mess, like a cauliflower. Her gut split open. Her smaller than a thing, also split open. You see, we just stood there. We couldn't move, we couldn't do anything, like bags of salt. Finally, Anna, trembling like a chicken, took a shower and covered the baby. We just stood there. And then finally, an ambulance arrived, like a great white shark on the desert sand. Out jumped a big white man. You see, Anna said he looked like Goliath from the Bible, you see. He had blonde hair, blue eyes. His shoes were well polished. He greeted us, Midah. We just stood there. We couldn't do anything. And then he walked past us. And then went to the little bundle to uncover and discover what was wrong. You see, his face was white, but it changed, almost blue. And then he vomited on the spot. He vomited on the spot. He vomited on the spot. We just stood there. When he was done with his vomit, he wiped the vomit on his sleeve. And then he carefully took the little bundle to the ambulance, of course. And then he put the little bundle on the metal bed. And then he cried. He cried. And then he closed the doors of the ambulance. There was a white man sitting in the front. He was listening to the music. He also went out and went to the little bundle. He also went down. His forehead touched the forehead of the little bundle. He also cried. A big sob of cry. You see, it was painful. Then they took Tshepang to the orphanage. But before he was taken to the hospital, the nurse said it was a miracle she survived. He later on, Alfred saw. Tshepang went to the orphanage. Then nothing happened for quite a long time. Obviously, nothing really much happens here. Then a week later, police took action. They arrested 6 men. 6 men had raped the infant, a gang rape. Can you imagine? 6 men! Then you want something to happen. You want to see something happen. You see, the news, the press, the newspapers came to the city. They saw a story out of Tshepang. They asked what happened. Happily so. Days went by. Days went by. Went by and went by. Then the police got an evidence. They said it wasn't this man. They couldn't find the evidence. They said the sperms that were found from baby Tshepang couldn't match the sperms of any of those men. You see, the investigation started all over again. They wanted a real rapist now. And then, one day, Ruth went to the police and confessed. It was Alfred. Alfred Saul. The one that she lived with. The one that bought her clothes, food, even bought clothes for Tshepang. People in the community started talking. Why was she quiet? This is fabulous. Ruth was only scared for one thing. She wanted shelter for Tshepang and her. Why must Salsane Kasoro? The story goes like this. Ruth wanted to go to the tavern, but Alfred wanted to have sex with Ruth. Ruth said no. Then Ruth took the baby. Just for one drink. There's nothing wrong with that. But Alfred saw an opportunity. Ruth went to the tavern. You see, and then it got dark. It was dark. You see, Sarah went in and heard Tshepang crying. She just lighted the match and looked at Alfred and looked at the baby. Then she just ran away. And then Alfred continued.